beautiful soul. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you are new to my channel. I'm glad you're here, and let's take a deep dive into your love situation, your love life, your love status. Is this no contact? Is it contact? This is an all signs tarot. This is a love reading, and as always here at the Tarot Closet, I dive into channeled love messages from their higher self. Let's take a deep dive and see who and what is here for you today, their feelings for you, thoughts, intentions, moves, something you might need to know or don't see coming. I don't know either. Let's go. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what we need to see today. Please show us the cards. Aho. The Strength card is in reverse. It's a Leo energy. You're here when you're meant to be here, by the way. Trust the timing of when you are here as I channel for you. So, well, I want to say if you're here in real time as I release, hello. If you are here days, weeks, months, or years later, just trust that. What I want to tell you is as I channel for you in real time, we just got out of Leo season and we're in Virgo season now. It's also in Mercury, which is the ruling planet for Virgo, or Mercury, I should say, is moving into Virgo. So it's pretty clear here. Look, Nine of Cups is where their energy is very strong for me at the Tarot Closet. It's pretty clear that somebody is trying to work up either the courage or getting over some pride and ego to make some kind of move toward you. It's really clear that there's stuff going on here. Things aren't moving fast. Both in the Three of Wands in reverse, the Sun in Aries, and that does put the Sun in reverse. And that does tell me that there are delays, and connecting with our Page of Pentacles. Somebody, a messenger who does have something to say to you, but there is also a lot of patience around this energy. It's a page, you know. It's not a knight, queen, definitely not a king energy. And that's also obviously around communication, around what's happening in this connection, around the commitment. That's the pentacle. And that's also slow. It's the slowest moving energy. There is a reunion kind of reef here, and it does go above the mountains, which tells me that there are some kind of obstacles, but that's also really validating. And by the way, you can see that here too. Are they just emotional? Is that part of it? The Three of Wands energy here, the Sun in Aries, again, it's in reverse, but I just want to show you look, our messenger here, Crow, is sort of underneath the water. There's the star sort of highlighting the obstacles, somebody that you're waiting on. Okay, is this around revealing feelings? Is this about another level? Communicating feelings, communicating another level? You know, we're still early in. But this reversal in the partnership placement is, yeah, gosh, really validating around delays. And boy, is it clear. Also, I want to say somebody who has been not emotionally open, maybe not even ready in terms of long-term. What I want to say is the Empress is here. It is the bigger picture. It's a Taurus energy, and it also connects me with Libra, both connecting to Venus, the planet of love. So timing is an issue. It's, again, also this feeling of maybe or maybe not emotionally unavailable, but definitely not emotionally open. And I can really, for me, that's really validating with the Strength card in reverse, which is connected to the heart chakra. Both energies are, by the way. The Empress also connected to the heart chakra, but also the sacral chakra. How do they feel? So that's a lot of that's what this is about. Feel about you, feel about the future. What is it? I can see somebody here, it's like not being ready, working themselves up to say these things. That's really validating about where this is. Gosh, and Judgment is here. As Judgment came down, I really wanted to. My throat chakra was like sort of wanting to cough or clear. Judgment. This is Archangel Gabriel, the angel for messages and the herald of visions. This is clarity. This is wake up energy. It's final decision energy. This is the thing. I can see this delay around somebody that you're waiting for, and what things, it's not really clear about where it's going. This wake up energy around this person. Number one, it's sort of like, well, it's for you too. Wake up, getting clarity, making a final decision around this person. But are we looking at somebody who is also trying to wake up here? Again, catty corner with the Strength card in reverse. Because there's a fear here, and there's also kind of a self-sabotage energy because things are slow moving. Now, it's also a hop, skip, and a jump, as you can see from our Nine of Cups, which is, which is a wish fulfillment energy. Jupiter in Pisces. It's one cup shy of the Ten of Cups. And at this point, where is the 10th cup? Well, it's the Empress is in charge of all 12 signs. So we're looking at access to all the elements. They're there, not just access, water, air, earth, and fire. But again, we also see somebody who's been emotionally not opening up and potentially not ready for the long-term energy here. So like getting ready to open up, wake up energy, like it's time to make this decision. It's validating that you're waiting on this person, which I already know. The Two of Wands in the upright, Mars and Aries. But here's the thing, look. The emotional connection, I mean, it's here. You're both in the water, but you are back to back. Are you just having trouble communicating? Are you not communicating? Are you worlds apart? Some of you maybe. Look at that world here between the, like kind of at the tip of the wands. Somebody you're waiting on. It could be literal around movement in terms of travel, and that's also validating around the Three of Wands in reverse and here in this Earth, which connects me to the World card energy. Completing a cycle. So what is within this world? Is it distance? Are there other people, jobs? Is it somebody's fear about opening up and emotionally, or opening up about the future? Because that represents also the future for me. So the person that you're waiting on, this tarot closet catty corner energy, has already been really validating with the Three of Wands in reverse that things are delayed. They're sort of like something's going on that's not making this move as fast or happen as I would say you would like, or everyone would like. The Magician is here in the upright, and I do like that. This is Gemini and Mercury energy, and again, I just want to remind you that when you're here, you're meant to be here. And in real time, as I channel for you, we are just coming out of Leo season. We're in brain fart. We're in Virgo season. So I wanted to say Mercury is actually moving into there. So yeah, Virgo and Gemini are both ruled by Mercury. That is the energy of the Magician. So it's telling me, I tell you what, what was that? It's telling me, I'll tell you what, that there is some potential here. This is where you go when you come out of the Fool, and it's like kind of making it happen. And this is where I would say there's access to all the elements that are kind of they're kind of in control. The Empress, you could say, is controlling them. The Magician here has access to everything. So it's like, okay, wait a minute, getting focused here. The Magician also connecting both to the solar plexus chakra. Yeah, I do. As well as the throat chakra, I speak. It's here with the Nine of Cups, again, the wish fulfillment energy. So who else is holding on to the 10th cup? The Magician is. And this is what's going on. It's really validating. It's the Seven of Cups in the upright. It's a Venus and Scorpio energy, and it's extremely validating that there are commitment issues, and this is the person you're waiting on. So sharing feelings about the future, needing to make some kind of decision within the World card, the World energy. Would somebody need to relocate? Would somebody need to give up more? Are there other people involved? The thing about the World card is that's our life. And that also connects, by the way, to the root chakra, which is a very centered energy, like knowing, the grounding energy here. But with that said, you know, it's actually kind of being held up and it's not decided yet. So it is about the future. What is the choice you're waiting for them to make? It's really, really validating with the Two of Wands. What is the move? Is it just to talk about it? Is it going straight into the energy of moving in, perhaps marriage for some of you, around platonic and or physical to more? So this is interesting because there can be an energy around the Seven of Cups as well, and seeing the Seven of Wands here around like you needing to get clarity. And I actually really feel that because it also does connect to Judgment, where it's like, okay, final decision time, getting some clarity, making a decision. Do you want to keep waiting? Is this what you're waiting for? Is it ever coming? So that's here for you as well. And it's really validating here with the Seven of Wands and the upright Mars and Leo, because that's a 77. And for me, it's a really specific energy of like getting on the right track. Sort of like, well, yeah, a new path. That's energy shifting. It's energy shifting. So how long has this been going on, and how much longer are you waiting? And look at this. Six of Cups is here in the upright. And we're also looking at the Devil here in the upright. Oh, okay. let me just address this energy, okay? Saturn and Capricorn energy, this does connect me to the 6 major arcana, okay? And that's the Lover's card. This also coming to a 6. This also gives me a 66, and that is an energy of imbalance. Something's going on, and there is still an attachment here. So if you are someone watching this today, and it's someone that you're really not talking to, because that's also quite validating with the 6 of Cups, which just came in, and Judgment here, that there is some energy, and the Strength card in reverse, of making some kind of clear decision for yourself. If you're needing to shapeshift into the Magician to move on, you know, to make your wishes come true. I just want to bring that forward, that energy is here supporting you. I also, let's put the Devil down here now. It's connecting with the Empress in reverse. It is also validating that especially with this major arcana energy of the Empress in reverse, that, yeah, there has been some emotional, for sure, lack of opening up, unavailable energy. Is it connecting possibly to a third party? It could be. Now that's going to be super specific. This is YouTube, guys, so always take what is for you. Let the rest go. And remember, no matter what, I'm a messenger. You have free will, the choices that you make. The future is not fixed. Energies, outcomes, they can, they will. They do. They change. Just a moment here. I'm bringing in what is yours, okay? Is that yours? Yeah, those are the last 3. The bottom of the deck is the 5 of Cups in reverse. This is a Mars and Scorpio energy, so this really supports this energy for me. Look at this, the Strength card, the Devil. The 6 of Cups, by the way, the Sun in Scorpio, and I'll talk more about that in a moment. So 5 of Cups in reverse, 6 of Cups. I will tell you, somebody here does have some kind of an apology as well, which is probably also why in the 7 of Wands, it's sort of like, you know, just wait a minute, give me a minute, because it is a little bit of a lot of self-defensive energy here. You know, when it's right in between the major arcana, Judgment, looking, also connecting with the Page of Pentacles energy, I feel like that is really strongly connected around this person in the 3 of Wands in reverse. So within our 5 of Cups, you can see the 2 of the Cups here are in reverse. So it's validating that there's some discord going on. Something has gone on. There's 3 cups here. They're not quite in the upright, and they're not quite in reverse. But what they are is they're surrounded by water. There's a lot of emotional energy. So part of that does connect me to where you might be in terms of checking in here today at the Tarot Closet, and where you're feeling you might want to go. And it's obviously the person on your mind. It's obvious that the person on your mind here is here in the 6 of Cups. You're also on their mind. I do feel like there is still an attachment here. And again, there is a wish fulfillment energy. And for me, that's around somebody who's trying to work the courage up to communicate. Yes, that's what it is. It's already been validating, but it's also really validating around feelings. The Chariot is here. As you can see, it's in the upright. This is the Moon in Cancer energy, and it's where you go when you come out of the Lover's card. But more importantly, it really like uprights kind of the Three of Wands for me, because this is movement. This is somebody taking action. Should there be some travel here, it's here. The Moon in Cancer energy, I mean, right now, Mars is in Cancer, you know, and with our Virgo season now with Mercury there, it makes a whole lot of sense that it's like overcoming these emotional blocks here. Communication is what a lot of what this is for me in movement. And again, I want to validate if there is an energy around travel to even communicate, it's here. But this is also around, it's somebody that you're waiting on, and there's some change here. There's some movement that's going on. Yeah, Six of Pentacles is here. So, Six of Pentacles energy is the Moon. It's the Moon in Taurus energy. And it is this energy of like bringing something or sharing something or giving something. It's also reciprocity. It's also that six connecting us again to the Lover's card. So if you are waiting to hear around, you know, the emotional stuff, like the feelings, it's definitely coming in. There's definitely movement here. It's kind of a no-brainer for me. The Six of Cups, I want to show you that, and we're going to look at what's here in just a moment, okay? So I gotta move my energy around. Oh, I wanted to say to you too, I just wanted to remind you, if you hear, see, or suspect any of my tarot content style that directly correlates with the videos that don't change what's on their thumbnail, it's not really a video. You don't see people's hands. You hear a voice doesn't belong to a person. And you hear just enough to know that's my reading style. Let me know. I'm currently traveling. As you know, I live in Austria and I'm in America at the moment due to a family tragedy. And that also means that I have more direct access to people that are helping me with these thieves. So keep sending me everything, okay? The email is in the video description and on the About Me page. So what I wanted to show you here, you know, Five of Cups in reverse, Six of Cups upright, Seven of Cups upright. You can see the Messenger sitting here on the cup. You can see all these poppies. And for me, that really does connect with, there is some kind of somebody here who does have some regret, there is like a forgive me energy, okay? What is that about? It's here. But they're also, because they are looking at these Five Cups here, which we know it's here in reverse, but that's also bringing in the Five of Cups in the upright. And it is somebody who regrets how things were said or how things are going, like things the last time maybe you spoke, whenever that was. But there could be a connection to the past here for some of you that you've known them a long time, but it can be recent past. But I do want to validate this with judgment that for a lot of you, it does resonate in that way. And this reunion energy, I want to validate, it could be quite literal if you can see each other. Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Cups in the upright. Feelings. So there they are. This kind of energy of, well, it's the Page energy. It's not the Knight, it's not the Queen, it's not the King. It's really validating here. The reciprocal energy emotionally is pretty strong. Wanting to know if this is platonic and or physical, do they feel more beyond that? Wanting to know how they feel about the future together. Again, the Empress in reverse, somebody who hasn't been emotionally opening up or available, or maybe not even ready for all of that. I feel like you're going to get, there's information coming here. It's just not fast. Page of Pentacles is the slowest page, and it can also literally be around some immaturity, maybe connecting to chronological years, not necessarily. But it is here. But also the Page of Cups. The Hangman validating where things are now. Uncertain. Only time will tell energy. Indecision, inaction. This is a timing energy for me. It's a major arcana. It's Pisces. It's very validating in terms of where we are. The Queen of Cups is here in reverse. So we do have kind of going past, where we are going past the page, but it's in reverse as well. So there is a feeling like of really wanting to know what the heck is going on. That's also kind of a hurtful energy for me today. The Two of Pentacles is here. It's in the upright. It's Capricorn and Saturn, and this has really been validating, and it's more validation for me. That is someone you've been waiting on. Maybe it's been a long time. One of these pentacles is yours. What is the other pentacle? What is it about? What has kept things from the communication? Why, like somebody not being ready again emotionally, but also around the long-term energy is clear. Whilst we have the Six of Pentacles in the upright, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse is very validating around things maybe stopped, things conflicting. So where is that 10th Pentacle to go into the long-term energy? It's here. What's going on around this person? It's in the World card, I feel. It's in the world, you know. Yeah, it's just more of that energy. So what is the other one? Is it just a fear around the feelings, fear around commitment? Is there some person, something, perhaps distance there? Ace of Wands is here. The Star is here. So the Ace of Wands energy, it's like, this is what I want to do. Look what it is. I think somebody here wants to talk. Are you expecting it? Are you not? If you can just run into them, I would say, here's a heads up for you. And I kind of want to give that heads up to you anyway. But our Ace of Wands, this is an Aries energy, and it does connect me also to Leo and to Sagittarius. But it is this energy, like, this is what I'm going to do. And the bigger picture around that is super clear with the Chariot and the Magician. Again, this reunion energy around the Six of Cups. So it could be like there's something coming up that has them like, ooh, there's going to be this happening. Or there's a specific date going on that, you know, that's relevant to the two of you, that has them just kind of going shoo and moving toward you, you know. The fact that I feel like something has gone on in this connection around the Tower is really validating for me here with the Star today. This is a really healing energy. There's also a lot of clarity. And I feel this clarity around the person that is here. And it's also renewal. You know, it's like the wings are open, the emotions are flowing out, and that hasn't been the case here. I do feel like there's a pretty emotional energy that's coming in. And wow, the last two cards coming in is also not surprising. It is the Ace of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So the truth, like finally, this person that you're waiting on, and the Ace of Swords energy around the clarity. It's sort of like my little baby star in many ways, but it's also communication. Look how the sword is just cutting through all the clouds, the indecision, the lack of clarity. There's a sort of like a victory wreath, as you can see. There's a messenger here. There's a rose here. It's communication for me, but it's clarity as well. So this person that you've been waiting on, maybe for some of you for a long time, and maybe you're not going to be expecting it, but I'm going to tell you what, there is somebody that has previously not been opening up or available for whatever reasons is literally making some plans, I feel, to come to you. With that said, I want to bring in some channeled... Actually, no. Okay, I do. I've never felt like this came in. As I'm saying that, I just realized I actually want to bring in a little bit of Oracle today. Okay. Dreams is here. Teamwork is here. Look, the messenger is above a cloud and looking at a key. What are they revealing? And I think this is something that maybe it might take you by surprise, but I feel like it's something, Again, it's a wish fulfillment energy. It's something you want to hear. Somebody's on the move. And teamwork is connecting me directly to the Three of Pentacles. That is Mars and Capricorn. And that really is an energy of kind of figuring it out. Look, open-hearted. Yeah, there's a strong energy around communication, which is extremely validating. The communication card is here, and it came here right after open-hearted. Something is revealing as well here at the bottom of the deck. I kind of feel like I need to bring in what is here, okay? Well, this is the bottom of the deck now. Opportunity. So like I said, if there's something going on around like some specific event, it could be literal in terms of somebody taking that moment to walk over to you, but also just even around communication, because as I was bringing that in, it came in right after open-hearted. One could say an open-hearted conversation, and it actually really feels that way here today, because our Page of Pentacles is slow, but things are also, it's like somebody is, again, it's like they're preparing to open up and communicate. This reunion energy is really super strong. There is some kind of healing energy here as well, though. It's been, the Five of Cups for me today has been a spinner. It's what I call a spinner here at the Tarot Closet, because there is a lot of regret for whatever has been going on. Like, why are things where they are now? But there is also an apology. And then there's this feeling that you're kind of either already moving past it and sort of looking back, or about to move past it. As I say, that direction is here, but it's also wanting to go in the direction of open-hearted, and it's looking at communication. It's almost, for me too, the communication card today. I don't know if you can see it from that high up, because I already put it down. It's sort of like waiting on that, you know? Insight is here. The crow is dropping rocks in this jar in order to bring something up to get a closer look at what that is. Wow. So this is very Two of Cups, Lovers kind of energy. I would definitely say the Two of Cups, as you can see, it's bond. And it's two people who are connected here, and they're both here with the heart, which is around the love. And I want to say something to you. It does have Lover's card too. Do you see kind of like the wings on it? If this has been around platonic and or physical, and for some of you distance, I just want to validate that, yes, this is somebody that feels that way too. It really, but I also want, it really is clear, but I also wanted to validate that I do feel like there's a friendship here as well, which maybe has made things a little bit complicated. And why is somebody also coming here asking for forgiveness? Look. This has been already coming through for me, but it's really validating. They're connected here. Somebody's holding the key. We also saw that in dreams. They're like coming out of the cloud. It connects me to that Pisces energy, Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. So there is an apology here. It feels like this apology might just change everything, is what it feels like. The last two oracle coming in is growth and rain. And it's kind of like this. So this is I'm sorry about that. That's the camera. I'm never looking, and I just wasn't paying attention, but you didn't miss anything. The last two oracle coming in is rain and growth. And this does open up that Empress kind of energy for me, but we also see whatever has been going on, there is a clearing here, and there's a rainbow. So it's kind of like, well, it's the star energy too. It's like after the storm. The hopeful energy that's here, the possibilities, the potential that is here. Also, I'm looking at you, the Magician, is really strong, but I also can see here that there is a very open-hearted, emotional conversation that, yeah, is literally on the table. Okay, so I'm bringing in some channeled love messages. It was me, not you. It was just kind of there not wanting to be seen. I'm moving on to the Tarot Closet little ones, but this one is here because they wanted to be here. Can you feel my love is here? It's connecting with bond, teamwork. Somebody wants to be honest. Somebody here, I feel, wants to talk it out and work it through. It's not clear where the path is because everybody has free will, but this is... Yeah, I am afraid you will reject me is interesting because you deserve so much more. I know that. Wow. There is kind of an insecure energy around this person. I'm sorry I ran. Are you not talking? Because that's an energy here that is really validating with the Strength card in reverse. And obviously it's connecting here with communication, open-hearted, direction. You were so good to me. You deserve so much more. And because of that, again, it connects with I am afraid you will reject me. I will never give up on us. Oh my gosh. Okay, these just came through. Don't give. So now, don't give up on us. Look at this. I love you. All right, the move is here. The emotional openness. I gotta say, availability, the apology. It's all here. Who are you? What is this about? Because it's really come to fruition for me. It's right here with the Chariot. It's here with forgiveness. My world is dark without you also came through. Give me time is here. And then the bottom of the deck, the last channeled love message is 100% not surprising. Please forgive me. Yeah. Beautiful soul, thank you so much for joining me at the Tarot Closet today. I'm sending you love, and I look forward to seeing you next time.